AJ, you gonna be in the camera too?
I'm gonna roll the window up a little bit. What's going on, folks? It's me,
Hello,
Tommy T, and we have
Asia.
Asia. And today we gonna talk about Grand Rapids. I'm gonna cut the hair on too. We're gonna talk about Grand Rapids. Is what we're talking about.
How about the conservatives? White City,
Oh, speak it. Let
and
me
I'm
know.
moving to Georgia next year.
You
But no,
moving to-
everything here, AJ, everything here is like favored towards a different race. I'll just be honest. White people, like our downtown, we don't have no culture. We don't have no soul food restaurants. We have no lounges, no clubs. What do black people have here besides jail and child support?
I do have one question
Okay.
because I'm just thinking outside the box.
Okay.
So what if one say, well, every time that you black people, well, I can't say you, us.
Yeah.
Every
I know what
time
you gonna say.
we put up something,
Right.
we always mess it up
So
to where it's got to close down.
So we don't always mess it up. We just like any other race. White people fight. They get drunk, argue with their friends when they be out doing stuff. It's just that because we have so much, I can't even say the word. It's easy for them to be like, okay, well, they loud. They are like, shut the party down, shut this down. Like, we can't help that we just naturally like this. So I feel like it do kind of be a little bit of, they be targeting.
And I think they
target
it. They get it different between us being loud and hype.
No, it's happened. Yeah. I've gotten detained before because I'm talking to you how I'm talking to you now. He kept telling me to calm down, and all I'm thinking was, I'm not upset, I'm not angry, I'm just passionate about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that,
especially when somebody don't hear you or understand what you're saying when you're trying to put it out there, and you got to keep repeating it like, no, you're not. I'm not saying that. This is what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's not.
But I agree with you. We don't have a lot of black stuff downtown.
It's not okay.
But one could say, hey, every time we throw up, they always say young black people coming there, and white people, yeah, they do fight. Other races do fight, but I think the difference is between fighting, gunplay, stabbing, and somebody getting murdered at that spot. Now, the person that opened that establishment up. Now, if somebody get killed or violence happen on that spot, now stuff started to get more expensive for that owner. Where now you get hit with lawsuits. So if somebody got into a fight and say you got a club, somebody get into a fight.
I'm thinking of one right now, Metro. So many people then got killed in front of Metro, and it's still gonna be open on Saturday. It's still gonna be open on Saturday, but a black person, I don't think owns Metro.
Okay.
I don't think. Now I don't think that they own Metro, but I think that's why when black people own stuff, it's like that.
They quick to shut it
down. But if it's owned by somebody else, they probably gonna change the type of music they have at the club. Because it used to be Hispanics.
Yeah.
There. But did we talk about how we all grew up? That matters.
Yeah. But I think the different eras is a difference. Because when I was growing up,
absolutely.
I was sneaking in the clubs. We had back then, you had so many black clubs down that way. You had So-So's, you had Pizzazz, you had American Legion, you had Knowles, and that's down there for it. Then if you knew some people and act right, you can go to the motorcycle club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Hell Angels. You had places that you can go where we fought, but we didn't shoot up the place, if I could say that. But I remember when we used to have Comet, the bowling alley that was on 28th Street, right by Division. Now that bowling alley we always went to on Saturday nights. They had Rock and Jock bowling. Everybody and their mama be in there. That was the hangout spot for all us, my teens at that age. And we go in there, we bowl, we have fun, But I don't know.
I was gonna say that's another thing. What's the new generation? The new generation's definition of fun, because a lot of them didn't grow up like that. Like a lot of stuff closed when they started to go out and do stuff. So they don't. A lot of them ain't going bowling. They're not playing pool.
Yeah.
They want to be in the club. A lot of them it just goes. I think it just goes back to how you was raised.
I mean, but
how you was brought up.
I mean, but going to the club dancing, that was in this the thing when we went to the club.
Y'all danced. Y'all had electric slide and y'all had dance.
We went to go dance, but also the guys. Our first thing on our mind was getting numbers. This is we had phoners. Get numbers. That was our thing. Any guy in there, get numbers. Get numbers. It wasn't about, man, I can step on my feet, I'm gonna bust him in the face. It wasn't about that. My generation, we was all up on who gonna get the most honey dips. That's what our thing was.
I'm 34. I'll be 35, and I will say that we have fun. We went to Fun Spot.
Yep, Fun Spot.
Studio 28.
Yep, the movie theater.
And we used to be going to Bible study nights. My mom kept us and we just was doing different stuff, but they don't have that.
Yeah,
they don't have that, so they go places and they get in trouble because they don't have nothing else to do.
Now I was telling somebody else that on another show I was doing, and I said Grand Rapids. I said it's good to raise a family.
Yes,
I said, but I said the thing why we see you hear so much violence and fighting. I said because we only got 2 spots that people can really go to. That's Main Event and some downtown. I said the more stuff you have for the young people, the less fights you have because
when they get out, they used to it. When they get out now, they ain't used to going really. No, they ain't doing nothing because we don't have nothing to do.
Exactly. So if you got 5 different places, say me and you enemies,
everybody ain't in the same spot.
Exactly. Me and you enemies. It's 5 places that I can go to.
You right though. You know that's what it is.
Now if you only got 1 or 2 places, we guarantee we gonna meet up.
The Grand Rapids black community is small. Everybody know when I tell you everybody know my people. It's almost like the black community. We just know everybody. Everybody can know somebody from somebody.
Yeah, but does it seem like it should make things easier that all the black people know each other? So shouldn't it seem like everything should go a lot smoother as far as fights, friends, stuff like that?
It should, but then I can be honest to say that black people is probably like they have that crab in the bucket mentality. They don't like seeing. They'll be cool with you just as long as you doing the same as them. Let you start doing a little bit better than that.
They don't like you. They don't like you winning.
They don't like you winning. And I can't say all black people, but I can say I don't know where that mentality came from, but I'm one of those people where I sympathize with all. I don't care. I just know that we have been put so far behind that everything, even today that we do, it sometimes can stem from some that happened a long time ago.
Well, back in the days, they say I don't say the white man, I just say the government. That's how I put it. The government, they make everybody feel that you need a car to do this, you need money to do that.
Yeah.
You gotta have this.
Yeah, because we see how they live.
And the reason why men get all them fancy things is because of what? Because that's what attracts a lady.
Yeah.
Now, if you need all the material things to attract a lady and you can't talk, if your game ain't tight, then you're never gonna keep her because once that material stuff is gone, she gone. So you should have. That's back in the day. That's when we developed game. See now, they can flash money and the women love it. Yep. Back in my days, you had to have game. You had to go talk to a woman.
Communicate conversations.
And conversation rules the nation. And that's where people start to know who I'm dating. People online finding people like, she ain't the right one. No, you got to go out and meet these people out. See what they about. Anybody can lie on the internet.
I can't say that it's just Michigan Rapids, but I know it's a lot of other places that's like this. I've been living here my whole life, and it's always been like this.
It is. Like I said, you go to California, you go to New York, you go to Atlanta, you go to Chicago, you go to these bigger places, and there's more to do.
I love California. Is so diverse.
Yeah, California's the bomb.
We going in a few weeks. I love going to
California.
We go every year.
Yeah.
But to live, it's expensive.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people
But you still get paid like they McDonald's workers get paid more than what our McDonald's workers because of the cost of living. Like I think what McDonald's make
probably
here,
almost $20. No, You work at McDonald's now, I think you're making almost $20. Almost
$20 now?
Almost, yep.
As going through the door.
Yes. Probably like I say maybe $16 an hour.
Okay.
at the low bar. Just thinking.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, like, because I know
you might be right.
They had a sign and it said something at McDonald's, and I'm like, $20. That's how much they making at McDonald's.
Yeah, that ain't bad. So we almost to your destination. Anybody want to give a shout out to? Say hi, bye to anything. You sell anything? You want anybody to follow you? Anything?
Well, my TikTok is Asia F ASHIA F222. I am a holistic health student. I have ebooks. I have hair care products, skin care products. So I'm trying to build my content up on my TikTok.
There you go.
Yes, AJ.
Anything else you want me to follow you on, or just the TikTok?
No, come to Home Flats Property Management on 28 West. If you're here in Grand Rapids, if you're looking for somewhere to live, this is a great place to live. I am the leasing agent. I can help you out.
How much is it for?
So for a 1-bedroom, it just kind of depends on your income. So depending on your income, you can pay anywhere from $900 to $1,500 for a 1-bedroom, and these are nice.
That ain't bad.
And they're nice.
So after that, we're gonna say peace. We go.